interesting thing that comes out of the gospel today in this time of Easter that we celebrate for the next pretty much 40 days now as we continue the Easter season and culminates in the Pentecost. Light and darkness, shadows and light, this is the language of Ignatian spirituality. When we hear about consolation and desolation, consolation is being in the light of the Lord. Desolation is feeling the darkness, not the darkness of the Lord, but the darkness of not being able to perceive the Lord, not being able to sense and feel his presence. Here it tells us that in the sense that Christ has come to save the world, and Christ is the light of the world. And so those who are attracted to Christ are also attracted to the light and live in the light. Yet we hear there are some who prefer the darkness. To prefer that darkness is also to prefer to not be in the light of the Lord. And such, those will be lost. Sometimes when a lot of times children have confessed that they said a lie or they say lies, I always ask them, so did you get away with it? And most of the time, yeah. Most of the time we get away with our lies. Nobody discovers them. We might be able to get away from the effects of them for a while too. And the thing is that the more and more that we get used to it or that we get away with it, then we become better liars. And some do prefer that darkness of the world. And the more you dwell in the darkness outside of the light, the more you get accustomed to it. And think about it, when you're in a place that has low lights, very little light, but you walk out into the light, you close your eyes, it's a little bit more comfortable to be in the darkness rather than in the light. And so some do get accustomed to the darkness. Some operate well in the darkness. They get good at it as well. So much that then the light hurts their eyes, or they'd rather not be in the light. In these 50 days of Easter, let us get used to that light. And the more that we're out in it, and even the more in the sun, then the sun stops burning us, but, well, we start looking good in the sun even. And so let us bask in that light of Christ, the light of the resurrection, that we get used to it as well. And like many times, I'd like to conclude the spiritual exercises with that thought of the sun que nos broncea. It makes us beautiful. There's a way that it doesn't burn us to hurt us, but it makes us look better at the end. That we may also grow comfortable in that sun, in the light of Christ, and share that light with others. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.